My name is Gail Kennedy. I am an elder of the Wangabon clan of the Nyampa speaking nation of southwest New South Wales. I have lived and worked on Gadigal land for 48 years. I would like to extend my sincere congratulations to all the winners of today's very prestigious awards. And it is fitting that we're here today to celebrate the arts as music, carvings, writings, and all forms of art are what storytelling are what have kept our culture alive and thriving for millennia. I would like, as we are coming from many different nations today, I would like to acknowledge across the nation the elders past, present and future, and the land in which they come from. And I wish you all to have a wonderful meeting. And I hope the traditional custodians and elders continue their traditions, spiritual and educational practices of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people of Australia. Thank you.
Hello everyone. On behalf of Australia Council for the Arts and Arts Access Australia, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the 2021 National Arts and Disability Awards. My name is Liz Martin and I'm delighted to be your MC for this very special event. Thank you, Gail, for that warm welcome to country. We are honoured that you can join us today. I am privileged to be joining from Camaragal country and I pay my respect to elders past and present. We are all joining from the many countries of our First Nations peoples for this afternoon's online awards presentation. I would like to acknowledge all these countries and my First Nations colleagues and friends watching today. Our event is being audio described, so for anyone wanting to access this dedicated audio feed, you can access it via Australia Council's website. It's the second video you'll see on the page. Today we are joined by our fabulous Auslan interpreters, Rebecca Cramp and Rebecca Ladd, as well as the live captioning across the bottom of the screen. We are here today to come together to celebrate the achievements of three extraordinary Australians. The Australia Council and Arts Access Australia are delighted to again partner in presenting this event, now in its third year. During the event, the artistry and leadership of each of our 2021 award recipients will be revealed. We'll also be catching up with last year's recipients. Speaking of last year, we invited you to join our celebrations in our chat. The recipients were delighted by your response, and we'd love for you to do the same this year. We've made it even easier for you to join the conversation. So grab your phone, jump onto Twitter using the hashtag Arts and Disability Awards. We look forward to seeing your comments. So let's begin. I'd like to welcome the Honourable Paul Fletcher MP, Minister for Communications, Urban Infrastructure, Cities and the Arts, to offer a few words about this occasion.
Well, I'm very pleased to join you by video for the 2021 National Arts and Disability Awards, and I want to thank the Australia Council and Arts Access Australia for putting on these awards now for the third year in a row. These awards are very important, recognising the contribution made by artists and creators with disability. We know that the arts is enormously important for all Australians. It helps us see and think about the world in a different way and exposes us to beauty and to insights about human experience. During the pandemic, I think we've all been reminded just how important that is. We know that a very large proportion of Australians attend arts events. We know that around 2 in 5 Australians are involved in creating art or performing or in other ways being involved in the production of artistic content and events. What we also know from research recently done by the Australia Council is that Australians with a disability are more likely than those in the general population to be involved in making or creating art, but they're less likely to be able to make a living out of it. That's why it is so important in these awards that we are acknowledging, celebrating championing the role of people doing outstanding work, people with a disability doing outstanding work in creativity, in performance, in the arts. And the 3 awards to be handed out today are all about recognising that and helping to build momentum for artists, performers, creatives with disability in the work that you do to serve not just other Australians with disability, but all Australians and indeed potentially audiences around the world. So can I congratulate everybody who's been nominated for an award. Can I particularly congratulate the winners, and can I say to all involved in creative and artistic endeavour, coming from being an Australian with disability, bringing your distinctive perspective is so important. Thank you for what you do, and I look forward to your continued creative flourishing.
Thank you, Minister, for those important words. These are truly national awards, celebrating artists from around this vast land. And I'm delighted to say, joining me here in Sydney today are my co-hosts, CEO of Arts Access Australia, Matthew Hall, and CEO of the Australia Council, Adrian Collette.
Hello, Liz, and hello, Matthew. It's wonderful to see you both again to celebrate such extraordinary artists. Thank you, Gail, for that very warm welcome, and thank you, Minister Fletcher, for your opening remarks. I am joining you from Camaragal country and would like to pay my respects to elders past and present, and also First Nations colleagues at Council and across this land as we come together today for this wonderful celebration of artists and arts workers who have made an outstanding contribution to our artistic and cultural life.
Thanks, Adrian. Can you tell us why these awards are important for the Australia Council to support?
These awards are part of our ongoing commitment to ensuring all Australians can benefit from access and participation in arts and culture. Artists with disability make a valued and significant contribution to the vitality and diversity of Australian life. The artists we acknowledge today exemplify excellence and artistry and offer us unique perspectives and lived experiences. They reaffirm the myriad wonderful ways arts connects us and can transform us, and we're so excited to be celebrating this today.
Matthew, what have been the highlights for you, and how do you think the landscape has changed for artists with disability over the past few years since these awards began?
Liz, as the awards have developed over the last 3 years, the move to entirely online last year is a real highlight. That development increased the reach of the awards and their visibility, allowing greater access and participation, and significantly increasing our audience. This has turned this event into a must-watch event on our calendar. In terms of the changed landscape, with COVID and the digital pivot, there has also been a greater shift of focus to local Australian content and artists. Along with that, it's encouraging that at every level of the arts, there is better recognition of the importance of creating and keeping space for artists with disability and their stories. There have been some valuable changes, but we still have a long way to go.
What's the significance of these awards to you?
Looking back at the first event in 2019, it was the first red carpet national awards event for artists with disability. This was incredibly empowering and transformative. The recognition and substantial financial contribution of the awards has not only been transformative for Janice, Dion, Madeline, Gail, Emily and Abby as the past winners, but the awards and the profile we have created for them have also been tremendously important in the message we send to our community and to the wider community of the respect for and the value of the contribution by artists with disability to Australian arts and cultural life.
Thank you both for being here today to announce and present the awards. I think it's time we move to our first award, the Arts Access Australia's National Leadership Award.
Arts Access Australia's National Leadership Award is a critical part of our clear strategy to develop leadership skills in our community to help drive change and to increase agency in the arts sector for artists and arts workers who are deaf or disabled. This award recognises and celebrates the achievements of a single individual who has clearly demonstrated to the judging panel an understanding of the issues and challenges faced by artists and arts workers in Australia who are deaf or disabled, and a clear, well-articulated personal leadership philosophy and ambition. However, this award does much more than delivering these benefits to a single individual in our community. It builds capacity, helps create stronger and better agency, and helps drive change in attitudes, in organisations, and in our society. In 2020, Abby Madden was presented with this award, and we are delighted that she is joining us today from Adelaide. Abby, hello.
Hi Matthew, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks, Abby. Can you tell us what have you been up to professionally over the past 12 months?
Over the past 12 months, I've been working with my company Blindful, which is an arts performance company focusing on dance and circus and making those genres in particular more accessible to those who are blind or low vision, but generally more accessible to all people living with disabilities. And I've also been working with a new independent circus company called Get Well Circus. And we will be making and have been working on a show called Get Well Soon over the last 12 months.
Sounds like a busy year, Abby. What has the award meant to you personally in terms of your professional practice and development as a leader?
It has given me the confidence to really connect with my identity as a disabled artist. I think before this award, I had them very separate. I was an artist and I was also a person living with disability. But having and receiving the recognition of this award has, accumulated that identity together. And I'm definitely feeling more confident to walk into a room and own who I am as a person and my disability, and knowing that I have the backing of Arts Access Australia and the Australian Council, and the confidence to lead people and know that I'm in the right place and I am deserving of this award and everything. So it's given me a connection to my identity and confidence to lead, because I didn't really know how to approach the arts access before this.
That's fabulous, Abby. What are your plans to continue your leadership journey in 2022 and beyond?
In 2022, I'll be continuing to work on my own company, Blindful, and hoping to bring a new show to audiences. And I'll also be working with Get Well Circus, and we're really focusing on making a holistic approach to arts access, particularly in fringe events and smaller festivals where often a lot of the onus on accessibility is the artists themselves. So we're really striving to engage with local communities and teach about accessibility through our show, and offer a safe space for people living with disability, chronic illness and chronic pain to come and experience our show and walk away from it and feel supported. And that's something I'll be continuing in my arts practice, is creating through Blindful and in Get Well Circus a safe space for people and artists living with disability to come and find that community and have the confidence to move forward and make the art that they want to make.
Well, Abby, I look forward to seeing the next Blindful production. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Before we move to announcing the award, I need to do two things. First, this year's award trophy is a sculpture by Jordan Dimke. Jordan is an emerging multidisciplinary artist with a figurative-based practice. His sculptural works, like this piece, are an evocative and expressive investigation of his body and identity. Secondly, I must publicly recognise and thank each of the members of our judging panel, Janice Florence, Madeline Little, Gemma Cork and Rocca Salcedo, for their time and hard work in selecting this year's winner. We had an enormously difficult task in selecting this year's recipient, and it gives me immense pleasure to now announce the results of our deliberations. The 2021 Arts Access Australia National Leadership Award goes to Eliza Hull.
The recipient of the 2021 Arts Access Australia National Leadership Award is Eliza Hull. Eliza Hull is a contemporary musician known for her stirring lyrics and haunting vocals. Eliza's indie, folk-tinged tracks have reached audiences all around the world. Her music has appeared on Australian and American TV shows, and she's shared the stage with the likes of Katie Noonan, Owl Eyes and Safia. Eliza is also a writer, disability advocate and emerging arts leader. She's produced articles and audio pieces on disability issues and has provided disability advice to organisations from APRA and Creative Victoria to ABC's Play School. Eliza believes in the adage, "You can't be what you can't see." For Eliza, there is nothing more influential than an emerging artist with disability seeing themselves represented through others within the arts. Through her work, Eliza aims to dismantle the many barriers that people with disability continue to face. Her exceptional leadership skills can be seen in her ability to draw from personal vulnerability and reframe it to provide a framework of understanding and inclusiveness for the future. Eliza's goal is to become a leader within the music industry to help create a more accessible and inclusive industry where people with disability can feel supported and safe. Congratulations, Eliza Hull, the recipient of the 2021 Arts Access Australia National Leadership Award.
Congratulations, Eliza, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Can I ask, what motivated you to apply?
Wow, it's a great question. I guess the real motivation was that I wanted to grow as a leader and artist. I want to learn. I want to gain more experience so that I can really become the leader that I want to become within the disability arts sector. And I'm also I want to learn. So I'm seeking training and mentoring to further my skills. And this award enables this. I believe that I have the ability to lead within the arts sector, and I feel like this award will empower me to make it a reality.
Well, I think the judging panel certainly agrees that you have the ability to be a leader in the arts and disability sector, Eliza. Why do you see an initiative like the National Leadership Award and the National Arts and Disability Awards as important?
Well, mainly because I just feel that there is still such a huge lack of representation of disabled people in leadership positions and within the arts industry widely. So, you know, there really isn't anything more powerful than an emerging leader or artists with disability seeing themselves represented and knowing what's possible. So this is why I truly believe awards like this are just so important.
And what does the award mean to you personally in terms of your professional practice and development as a leader?
Wow, I'm overwhelmed, to be honest. Like, it's just an incredible honour. I actually got quite emotional, to be honest. I just am very overwhelmed. So firstly, I just wanted to say thank you. For me, I feel like this is going to be a huge stepping stone for me as an artist and also as a leader. I'm really eager to learn more about how I can become a better, stronger leader, and this award will enable me to grow. I feel extremely fortunate, and what I just really hope is that I can give back to the disability community with what I gain from this award.
Well, you should be extremely proud as well. In 12 months' time, what do you hope to be able to say about what you have achieved because of this award?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the Access and Inclusion Coordinator at Arena Theatre, and I really hope that I can further my skills for an incredible company like that. My goal is to be able to lead within the arts sector, and my hope is that I could create a consultancy business where I consult for different organisations, especially within the music industry. My big dream is that I would absolutely love to run an inclusive music festival. Like, that's the big dream. So hopefully this award can take me there somehow.
Eliza, I look forward to seeing you continue your journey. Thank you for chatting with me today, and congratulations again on receiving this award.
Thank you so much. I'm truly thrilled. Thank you.
Congratulations, Eliza. What a great start to this year's awards. And we'll be seeing Eliza a little later on in the show for a special live performance. Time now to hand over to Adrian for our second award of this afternoon, Australia Council's National Arts and Disability Award for a young person.
Thank you, Liz, and congratulations, Eliza. The Australia Council's National Arts and Disability Award for a young artist recognises a young Australian artist who demonstrates outstanding leadership. The recipient of this award has made a significant contribution to their chosen field or fields of practice. In 2020, this award went to the incredible artist Emily Crockford. So let's look at what she's been up to this past year. Wonderful to see. So needless to say, our panel had an enormously difficult task in selecting this year's recipient. We received a record number of nominations, and it gives me immense pleasure to announce this year's recipient. The 2021 Australia Council's National Arts and Disability Award for a young artist is Georgia Scott.
The recipient of the 2021 National Arts and Disability Award for a Young Artist is Georgia Scott. Georgia is one of the most outstanding composers of her generation. She has shared her lived experience through her work on a national and international stage. Over the last 5 years, Georgia has worked with the Sydney and Melbourne Symphony Orchestras, the Australian Ballet, Sydney Chamber Opera, Western Australian Youth Orchestra and many others. Next year, Georgia will work with the Sydney Symphony Orchestra Fellows and the Tasmanian Symphony Orchestra as part of the Australian Composers School. Georgia's operatic work, Her Dark Marauder, written for members of the Sydney Chamber Opera, explores the representation of psychosocial disability on stage. This work was named one of 4 finalists in the Work of the Year Dramatic category of the 2021 APRA Art Music Awards. Georgia is a recent graduate of the Sydney Conservatorium of Music and participated in the 2018-19 Composing Women program, where she researched the representation of women with disability in music. She shared her findings with students at the Harvard and Columbia Universities and at the 2019 New Opera Workshop Conference. Congratulations, Georgia Scott, the recipient of the 2021 National Arts and Disability Award for a Young Artist.
Congratulations, Georgia. We're delighted you could join us today. How does it feel to receive this award?
It's such an honour to receive this award. I'm so excited. I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but it's just wonderful. Yeah, these awards are such a fantastic initiative. It's so wonderful that we can have our stories showcased and a platform for that, and we can just shine a light on our lived experience.
Your work explores and challenges people's perceptions of disability. Why is this so important?
I think it's really important just because for so long there's been so many tropes and myths and stereotypes perpetuated, and society has kind of been saturated with these. So as children, we're fed with Captain Hook and his villainous personality that kind of manifests itself into his physical disability, and of the pitiable Quasimodo who was locked away. And I think it's really important that we challenge these tropes and these myths and stereotypes in new work and present authentic, true works that show our lived experience. And my hope is that that will bring more diverse people into the concert hall and into the theatre, and also just have stories that resonate truthfully.
And how does music, especially opera, allow you to explore and present complex ideas?
I think the wonderful thing about opera is that it has a really unique set of different facets in it. So we've got videography and lighting and music, of course, and dramaturgical and directorial ideas. And so it's a really wonderful way to present lots of different messages. And sometimes these messages can be conflicting, but it is a really helpful way to be able to present complex ideas through all of these facets. And I think another thing that I love about opera as well is that it's a little bit longer than a lot of other musical pieces. So I think the wonderful thing about opera is its length also allows it to be a perfect place to kind of work through different ideas and really flesh out complex topics.
And finally, Georgia, what are your plans for the year ahead?
So I'm very fortunate that in the year ahead, I'm able to continue writing some more music. So that's really wonderful. So I'm working on a short fanfare for the Sydney Symphony Orchestra Fellows. I'm also working on a couple of pieces with the Tasmanian Symphony Orchestra as part of their Australian Composers School. And I'm working on a short cello piece as well. And also I'm actually studying for a master's in speech pathology, so I'm going to finish that next year as well. And I really hope that that's another chance for me to help children with disabilities share their stories as well.
Georgia, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thanks again for joining us, and congratulations on your award.
It is so important to value and acknowledge the work of artists when they're at the beginning of their career. So a huge congratulations again, Georgia, on your award. Time now to reveal the recipient of our final category, the Australia Council's National Arts and Disability Award for an Established Artist. Adrian, it's back to you.
Thank you, Liz. The National Arts and Disability Award for an Established Artist celebrates the achievements of an Australian artist whose outstanding and sustained contribution to their chosen field or fields of arts practice has been recognised nationally and often internationally. In 2020, we presented the award to Gail Mellis. Gail has asked us to share some words about what she has been up to this past year. She says, "I would like to congratulate all deaf and disabled artists and arts workers that were nominated for the National Arts and Disability Awards 2021. This award is a valuable and meaningful acknowledgement for our work as creatives. Since receiving this peer-recognised award in 2020, I have now been appointed as Artistic Director of Tutti Arts in South Australia. I am so excited to be working with over 200 exceptional learning disabled and neurodiverse artists. Life couldn't get much better." Reflecting on my acceptance speech when accepting my award in 2020, I would like to again comment on my belief that diversity is more than a social justice issue. Audiences want to see the world in all of its authenticity, and diversity and disability is diversity. Once again, congratulations to all nominees and the winners of today's awards, and a huge thanks to the Australia Council for the Arts, recognising the work of deaf and disabled artists. Those are the words of Gail. So it's great to see what our present recipients, our past recipients, have been up to, and thank you, Gail, for sharing your story with us. On to this year's award. The awards recipients today were identified through an open peer nomination process. We received an overwhelming response from the sector for these awards. So it comes as no surprise to many of you present today that the award for an established artist who has led an extraordinary career, the National Arts and Disability Award for an established artist, goes to Timothy Cook.
The recipient of the 2021 National Arts and Disability Award for an established artist is Timothy Cook. Timothy Cook paints exclusively with locally sourced natural ochres. His artworks are highly sought after by major collections both nationally and internationally. Timothy's art is very personal to him. He likes Palingiri Jilamara, old designs, which he learnt from growing up with the Ulu Maui. Timothy has been creating paintings, prints and carvings at Jilamara Arts and Crafts since 1999 and has represented the Art Centre in numerous high-profile solo and group exhibitions. In 2012, Timothy won the National Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Award and was a finalist in previous years. Timothy has been shortlisted for many other awards, including the Hadley Art Award in 2019 and the Wynne Prize in 2020. His artwork has been featured in many exhibitions, including the 7th Asia Pacific Triennial at the Queensland Art Gallery in 2013. Timothy is part of the Nawa Mantui, a program at the centre, and is a major success story of the inclusive mentality at the heart of this program and the broader Milikapiti community. As a person with disability, Timothy has become a role model who has proven the potential to simultaneously support a hugely successful international career, while also living a good life at home, close to country and family. Congratulations, Timothy Cook, the recipient of the 2021 National Arts and Disability Award for an established artist.
Congratulations to Timothy on winning this award. Unfortunately, Timothy wasn't able to join us live this afternoon, but has sent this video message.
Hello, my name's Pedro Wanameri, and this is this fella here, Timothy Cook. Right?
Yep. Yep.
Dekulina burungora.
Yep.
Ngena namarang mia.
Timothy Cook. Timothy Cook. Yeah. Thank you very much at the award. Thank you for the council. Thank you very much.
What Timothy was saying is he wants to so thank the Australian Council for the Arts, and also it's a big honor for Timothy as a senior man, and also as a disability artist. He's been artist for many years. He's been artist for too long. What?
Too long.
Ngapi Jilamara. Ngapi ada wak ngaram one disability. Ngapa Mantawi.
Mantawi.
Wah. Ab no awal lagi ngar kapungan Jilamara. Ngapi ada wak ngaram mukam mon. We've been working together as an artist through the Art Centre, Disability, Ngapa Mantawi, and Jilamara. So, what disability artists we help and also we support them. It's good that we got artists like Timothy, and few of them are still working at the Art Center today. So it's a good thing that Timothy's won this award. Just make us really proud and for the family.
Family, yeah.
Family,
yeah.
Pupundram,
Popuni.
Arnag award win Jim.
Yeah. Yep.
And the last thing I have to say is Timothy would love to thank the Australian Council for the Arts for winning this award.
Reward. Yeah, thanks very much.
Australian Council.
For the council, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mana, Nimpangi.
Nimpangi.
Congratulations, Timothy. We're so privileged to hear from one of our Tiwi Island's most decorated living artists. I'm delighted to say that Timothy not only took time to send us an awards acceptance message, but also recorded a special performance that he asked to share with everyone this afternoon.
Hello, we're here at Timrambo Military Community, here at the hunting place. We'd love to, Timothy also would love to congratulate the other artists of winning the award. And finally, Timothy, we'd love to show the totem of the dance, the shark dance, for closing this ceremony for the awards here at Milikaveri. Mana mamana. Tepakulore, tepakulore. Whoa, whoa. Mana, thank you. Mana, mana.
Well, it's almost time to wrap up this afternoon's awards. But before we do, Adrian, I know you have some news you'd like to share.
Yes, Liz, thank you. I would like to announce that the Australia Council can confirm a further 3-year commitment to the National Arts and Disability Awards and mentoring initiatives. I would also like to announce a new fellowship for deaf and disabled artists. Artists with disability create powerful work that are among our greatest assets. We must continue to elevate these unique insights that shift perspectives, connect communities, and redefine art forms. Our continued commitment to artists with disability ensures that we empower these artists to achieve their artistic goals so that the arts truly reflect the diversity of our nation. This focused and dedicated support for artists with disability through structured mentorships and a new fellowship for deaf and disabled artists will increase the visibility of leading established artists and rising stars.
It's great news, Adrian, and what a terrific way to end the show. Thank you, Adrian Collette and Matthew Hall, for joining me today in Sydney and presenting these awards with me. It has been an extraordinary afternoon. I'd like to thank Abby Madden, Emily Crockford, and Gail Mellis for sharing what they've been up to this past year. And congratulations again to the 2021 recipients, Eliza Hull, Georgia Scott, and Timothy Cook. Thank you to our wonderful Auslan interpreters, closed captioners, and audio describers who have again worked with us to make today a success. I'd also like to thank Fourth Wall, our delivery partners who have been working closely with us to bring this event alive today. And I'd like to thank you all for joining us around the country for the 2021 National Arts and Disability Awards. And while it's goodbye from all of us here in the studio, we're thrilled to welcome back one of today's winners for a special live performance. Playing us out is winner of the 2021 Arts Access Australia National Leadership Award, Eliza Hull.
Flesh bled to an ocean dragging me. There was nothing but heading down, down, down. Left me last in deception, troubled roots clawed at perfection, dragging me till there was nothing but heading down, down, down. Wonder what you'd say, well, here I am. to an ocean, dragging me till there was nothing but heading down, down, down. Left me lies in deception, troubled roots clawed at perfection, dragging me till there was nothing but heading down, down, down. I wonder what you'd say, well, here I am. I wonder what you pray when they don't understand you. I wonder what you found out here on the ground. I wonder why you came and begged for me.
Ready or not, here it comes, come down. Ready or not, here we come, get crowned. You're a god now. Get on the top, get it. Ready or not, ready or not, get on the top, get it, here we come, get crowned. Slay king, slay king. Praise is your only child. Acclaim is your only high. Money at the price. Fame is like a knife. The stage is where they come to watch you die. Ready or not, here we come, devout. Ready or not, here we come, stand out. You're alone now. Get on the top, kill it. Ready or not, get on the top, kill it. Here we come, get crowned. Slay king, slay king. Praise is your